welcome to the Triathlon Show 2012, and I am joined by a bit of a legend, which is amazing. So not only are you an amazing athlete, but you're now co-founder of this great shoe. I haven't tried it, but I'm intrigued. Tell me a little bit more about it. Olivier Bernhard, 8 times winner of Soffingen Duathlon and finisher of 24 Ironman.
Wow, yeah, thank you.
But we're both a bit past it now anyway, so we'll move on from that. Tell us a little bit about the shoe.
I think obviously if you take this shoe of the family, it's the Cloud Surfer. You see what we simply did, we took out the function of the midsole, so that gave us the chance to have like a 3D cushioning. Okay. You know, like traditional running shoes, they just go vertical cushioning, and when you land in dynamics, those elements will fold back. Okay. And that friction of a second that takes till the element is closed, your body will stabilize your postural muscle. Okay. That's like we call it, intelligent cushioning. And it also means that it's probably the only shoe that has cushioning only when you need it in landing, and not so much in transition, and then in push-off it's all gone, since when your body weight is on the shoe, it's completely gone, and then you have a rigid, really immediate push-off.
So I can see, yeah, it's unlike a lot of shoes that you can pick up and you go to bend and you don't get the bend. This has a really nice sort of flexible movement through the middle.
As you said, I used to be a professional myself, and the picture I had, I guess most runners and triathletes want to have like the picture of a wheel when they run. Everybody wants to go effortless, or as effortless as he or she can. In and on, we call it the springboard. There's a board inside, and that springboard really enables you to, like a bow, you know, to load when you land and then roll over the shoe and lift off. So it's a different approach. Regular running shoes, they more go like you land and then you have to push off. Yeah. We say don't care about the landing, because the system, you know, it activates you as soon as you touch ground. You don't have to think about landing. All you have to do is think push off.
That's fascinating.
So it's a different sensation you get out of the shoe instantly. Out of the last 2,000 people I have seen at an expo or in run clinics, when they step in the shoe, there was none that said, wow, that's like my shoe at home. They say, wow, it's different. Some might say, I don't like it so much because it's unstable.
It's different,
for me,
isn't it? Yeah.
But you have to get used to it, like anything that's new.
So has this come about through your own experience as a runner then? Because I guess, you know, that's what, you know, we try lots of shoes on the market, and as runners we all have different ideas about what we want. So kind of, is this an idea of yours as you grew in terms of an athlete and experience?
I would say so, yeah. Where I grew up, I'm from the countryside, so I would always train 90% on trails and in the woods. But then again, I knew not many people can do that. So when you live in a big city like New York or London, you don't just prefer, you just have that one choice to
you got to run on the road,
And the idea was just to get that feeling on like running on grass or running running in the woods, have that in a shoe, on a shoe. So that system, that's the neat thing. Everybody that steps in the shoe will feel that. You know, that it's like running on, not even if you run on concrete, it feels like you're running on grass. And the nice thing again is that it's not just the landing that's soft, the push-off is like in a spike shoe when you're on a track.
Do you think, this is a little bit controversial, some people have a few problems perhaps with calves and Achilles and an overloading. This isn't going to cause that problem though, you don't think?
Of course we have a few runners, but very, very little. They come back and say, oh, my calf. Usually the problem is not so much the shoe. Of course it's a new system, so it's gonna use your muscle differently in a different timing. But I think it's more that the shoe animates you to run more, and it doesn't stop you. As I said, it really helps you roll into the strike, in the stroke, and that tends people to go too fast too soon and too long too soon. So I've had runners that start using this shoe and came back to me and said, you know, I got my tight calf after 90 minutes running, the first run they did. So I said, maybe you should start slowly, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of you know, most people suggest that when you get new shoes that you wear them in. So it's the same idea with these. This is a racing one. I'm taking it. Very.
This is training and racing. It's a lightweight training shoe. We have Kenyan ones, that one like sub 28 in these.
But you don't need a heavy training shoe, do you? That's the thing. I mean, I love this philosophy. I completely get it. So you don't need to be wearing something that's actually weighing down your foot. This is quite a simple system at the end of the day, isn't it?
True. And we just wanted, you know, or actually when I started developing the product, I see the traditional running shoes going by, you know, cushioning and guiding and supporting. And I believe very much that every single individual can support itself if it gets triggered the right way. And with this system, with these clouds, we call them, your nerves will get triggered because it's a little bit of instability once you enter the stride. But as soon as you put your weight on these elements, they'll close, and it's rubber on rubber, and that's the neat thing. You enter the stride when you put. Oh, sorry.
Your English is failing you, but you're doing very well.
It's failing me. No, but you stabilize before you actually put all your body weight on the shoe, and that's the main problem, I would say, with the traditional running shoes. You know, when you enter when you start landing, they actually say they guide you, they support you, so you land and let you go into it, and then you take off. Our shoe, you do that. You just take off. And I keep telling as a coach, the more time you spend on the ground, the more injuries you'll have.
Absolutely.
No injuries you don't get in the air. It's happening all
it's
on
when
the
you
ground.
land. It's the impact and the incorrect impact. And these shoes on sale in the UK. It's the first time I've seen them.
They are. We started selling those shoes about 18 months ago in the UK, and we are working with specialty retail stores only.
Special retail
stores, running the retail stores.
Okay. So where would people go if they're interested in buying the shoe?
In London.
In London. Supersport.
Supersport. Brands.com.
It's like 600 stores now worldwide. I mean, I'm sorry, I should have taken a list. Take a look at
it. Let's have a look. Let's start with the website. So, what's the website?
It's like Beyond, probably you know.
And this is
now.
on ON. Yeah.
It's because the shoe activates you, right?
Yeah, turns you on.
So exactly. So it's on
a shoe that turns you on.
On-running.com.
On-running.com. Okay, that's cool. Very exciting news last night. I'm not sure if it's public. It is public. It must be, because she's about to run in them probably very soon. Caroline Steffen, you signed her up as one of your latest athletes, which must be so exciting for you and the brand.
Oh, very much. We are very pleased. Caroline has just tested the shoes for 2 weeks, and she came back and said, Olivier, I want the shoes. So it was up to me within 3 days to put up a contract that she was able to sign, and we managed last night at 10 o'clock to have her contract signed, and she's all set to run in Abu Dhabi in our cloud racer, and this one in a lightweight racing flight.
So it's kind of watch this space. Caroline Steffen is about to go and race, win, cross fingers. I mean, she's certainly one of the favourites in the race, isn't she?
Yeah, she finished twice. She finished twice on the podium, so she's one of the girls there.
Yeah, definitely.
Big contenders,
Well, I think this is a great running shoe, and definitely worth a look at, investigating a little bit more. The website's www.on-.com. Yeah, it's an interesting shoe. I'm definitely going to give it a go myself.
Thank you.
Thank you.